Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the second episode, and I'm here with my man Kevin. Kevin graced us today, and believe it or not, he is now officially part of the Cool Cat team. So, to start off, big congrats on that, Kevin, man. You want to say
Hey,
anything about that?
thank you so much, man. It's a blessing to be officially part of the Cool Cat team. This is one of my wildest dreams. Definitely, I kind of was looking for a Web3 job, and after doing these events, they really liked the work we're putting in and offered me a job, and it's been awesome. So I think I have like a week and a half in. We got some official events in Miami going, and then we got a CCLA event meetup that's gonna be popping off too. So it's gonna be a good time out there.
Oh man, I didn't even know y'all had another CCLA one. I know that's what I was going to talk about. So, for those that don't know, down in Miami coming up December. I think most people that I've seen are going to be down there like the first through fifth in order to get everything
Yeah,
in. Um, I seen Cool Cats, like we said, will be doing a big meetup down there. Doodles will be holding one. Did you see that? Because Cool Cats will be doing it on Wynwood,
yeah, in
correct, in
Wynwood. Yeah,
Miami?
so we're doing a CCLA meetup that the Cool Cats now that I'm officially on the Cool Cats is pretty official. And then that's gonna be at Syndicate Wynwood. We also have a gallery, a little pop up gallery, and merch happening in Little Haiti. That's pretty close by.
Okay, okay. So I wasn't even aware of the pop up, so I'm a little upset that I will be missing it just because I picked up the another Cool Cat. But
Yeah,
after 2021 is over and 2022 officially starts, I am the first event that you host, man. I will be there. Did you see that NBC Miami actually picked up?
dude, I did not. I just, as I was reading our notes, I saw that happened, and I think it's super cool because it just shows that so quick. We're no longer early, but we're still in time. But we're getting a lot of traction, and everyone that's been here and putting in work is going to have something of value to add in the future and a way to get paid.
Dude, it's been crazy to see how far they've came. Just not only them, even Doodles. They've been around for uh, maybe a month,
Yeah,
if that. And they already down in Miami, and they're doing a big pop up alongside Cool Cats. I know Kalon is doing a mural down there. So I mean, it's gonna be huge. What exactly has changed for you, man? Like, is life still the same, or has things started to change for you since you did the meetup in
nah.
LA?
I mean, in that sense, yeah. I mean, life has changed as far as that. Like, I'm trying to be more active in the NFT community. I want to find ways to bring value. I'm definitely finding that this is like the industry that I want to be in and that I want to like bring change to, and bring light to. So it's just making me more bullish on NFTs, more bullish on crypto. It's been more bullish on all my friends that are artists and my wife that's an artist. Um, and that's kind of what's changed. Like, cool, now I can help more people definitely.
Have you been involved in NFTs only this year, or like is crypto something that you've been into and been looking to, or was it this year that everything is like kind of came together for you?
Yeah, I think like last year, like whenever like the Doge pump started happening, I got into Doge at like 0.04, and and like kind of like got into that, put some money in that, and that's why I started deep diving and figuring out like other shit coins, and then going through like stocks and option calls and trading, and and I like dove into that, and I come from the music industry, so I've been I was figuring out. I found the word NFTs through a clubhouse room, I imagine, and I like it hit me like, Zero, I can get my artists paid. They can constantly get paid, and we can build a community that we've already been building. But like Spotify and all these different apps don't allow for us to have like an engaged community like that. Um, and so I deep dove, and one of my best friends is an amazing artist, and I was like, dude, we have to put your stuff on here. We have to figure this out. And he was skeptical at first, and we went down that road. I kept pushing, I kept learning. I just spent so many months, a few months, even just learning the terminology, learning my the lay of the land here, because it is a giant learning curve if you haven't been around and experienced anything NFT or anything crypto. Um, So it was a cool little experience. I bought Super Yetis, got rugs super hard. I spent way too much money. The devs did not do anything. Um, so yeah, I learned a fat lesson there, but was able to find other little communities that really inspired me and like showed me what was a good project or what it took to be a good project. And Cool Cats was one of them. And I bought one Cool Cat with the last of my ETH. I've been holding on ever since, and I just kind of been pumping my cat, putting her to work.
Yeah, that's how it's been for me, man. It's Cool Cats has been my number one thing. I've invested the majority of my money into it, but that's what made me want to jump into the next question. So you have the music background, so
Yeah.
is there a difference between the profile picture, the photography, and like the music NFTs? Like, do you think that there will be room for all these difference, or do you think maybe the profile picture era will drowned out, or maybe the 2022 will be all about photography NFTs? How do you feel about the different categories that we got going on right now?
I think like anything in life, it's in seasons, and right now we're definitely in PFP seasons. But you see that the real collectors and people that are just looking for art have those one-on-one projects or those photography projects. When I started getting into it, I really thought myself as like a collector, and I was like, cool, how can I, empower people that I feel could use empowerment and help and money and collect some dope art. And so right now the money is on the PFPs. Next is going to be games, I imagine, and photography. But everything's gonna have a season. But we're humans. We like everything. I don't see why someone would just have thousands of PFPs versus having a whole variety of music and art and photography. Portrait shots, all these different things. We're not just like singular type of beings.
No, you're right. That made me think now. I think I might have too many profile picture NFTs.
Dude,
I don't
a
have.
little
I haven't.
underexposed. Yeah.
I see Drift, or I think his name on Twitter is Drifter Shoots. Man,
Yeah.
his art is wild. I mean, every time I look at one of his pictures or he posts a video, I get so nervous, and I'm not even there. It's wild.
My palms get so sweaty watching his videos, man. But that's what makes his art dope, and those pictures even doper. You can see what it took to get there. I definitely think there's room for all the type of arts. I wish I had more funds so I can get more.
Yeah, that's what makes me want to. So I'll give a nod to all of them at once because it's Littles, Toy Boogers, Lucky Ducky,
Toy Boogers.
Creatures. Yeah, Toy Boogers. I do have to say one thing. I had seen on Twitter where, and please correct me if you know and I'm incorrect here, but it looked like whoever the artist was hand drew the entire collection, the entire 10K collection. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know if anyone's ever wanted to like make a collection. I did one time, and I sat there and I was like, dude, I got through like 3, 4, 5 maybe, and I was like, dude, this is hard. No computer work, no like programs to like make everything just random for you. Like actually sitting there and drawing something is not easy, man. And so for someone to draw thousands or even hundreds of something and then push it out there as a project, man, big salute and big respect for that. I want to pick one up, man. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Yeah, dude. I don't think there's 10,000 of them. I think there are like 3,000 something of them. Or the supply is not a full 10K, but still very impressive. Hand drawn assets. He had to like hand check all of them. Ren One is a crazy artist, and he's been like in the game here in the NFTs for a long time. And so it's super dope. He's actually like one of the first NFT people that I met out here in LA. Me and my boy Now Cheesy went out to a little NFT meetup for the Discord. What the fuck? Discord WTF meetup, and I got to meet him there. Had some beers, and it was a great time. So it's super sick to see that just all the people that are surrounding us, like making moves and progressing and seeing people love their art. I definitely need a toy booger too. I'm underexposed in the toy booger category. I'm
Yeah,
excited for Lucky Duck. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. That was the one that I was gonna say next because I saw the tweet on Lucky Ducky and um I from what I had seen, again, correct me if I'm wrong, it looked like this person um had done the claymation by hand
Yeah,
for
by
their,
hand, fully. Jeremy
like,
Fisher,
that's
he's
wild.
a crazy artist. He was one of them animators for Robot Chicken for a long time.
Oh,
Quit
no
his job
way.
there. Yeah, quit his job there. He's been doing NFTs for the last few months. I actually had him at the first CCLA doing a piece that we had for auction, and it went for 4 ETH. So it was like a really awesome like cat claymation thing that he did, and it came out super cool. And I've been super excited ever since. And this Lucky Ducky is gonna be super killer. He's been talking about it for months. He's actually sponsoring the CCLA meetup out in Miami, so make sure you stop by there. And there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. I think he's having like a scavenger hunt or whitelisting spots, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time out there, bro. As well as kind of
Oh my
Jade
god.
is going to be doing a piece for us also. I believe she just started releasing more work, so I'm super excited about everybody. Like, coincidentally, we're just all a bunch of cool cats, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's nuts, man. To see, I mean, I always knew like, yeah, things would go revolutionary, but I never thought of the people that would actually sit down and draw out collections like we see with Toy Boogers or Lucky Ducky with this whole new claymation thing. And the fact that he worked with it's a he, did you say?
Yes, yes.
Um the fact that he could, yeah, worked at Robot Chicken and then just goes to this, like we had spoke about
Nice.
earlier, you having music background, it's just so crazy how many people in the community are just connected in so many different parts of the world and like in different things like music, movies, just so many different things, man. It's wild.
Yeah, dude, it's been crazy to see how people are adapting to the space. And I mean, those who adapt, I think, are going to be the successful ones. A lot more fun here. You know, I'm excited. I left my old job and went to find a Web3 job and just kind of even working with the cool cats. I don't really feel like I'm working when I'm really just planning these events or like trying to come up with ideas for everybody. Like it's a great time. I care about the space and I'm really excited, and so do a lot of these people that are making this work and putting the effort into building Web3.
No, you're right, man. I can only imagine working for Cool Cats. It seems like it's just a fun time. But I mean, I I guess another big question would be for you would be, so in 2022, after doing, LA, New York, Miami, do you have, I guess after Miami's done, it might be better for you, but do you have a big vision or anything you want to do for 2022? And also, now that you're with Miami, I mean, now that you're with Cool Cats, is Miami technically the first official Cool Cats meetup, or do you think down the line, maybe in 2022 somewhere, there will be like uh possibly a big meetup for Cool Cat only holders? Because I know the Wynwood Miami thing isn't for only Cool Cat holders.
Yes to all of that, bro. 2022 is gonna be giant. I feel. I have a cool vision. I think, and it's just supporting all the vision, everyone's vision here in the Cool Cats. I think we're top three projects overall in the community, and I want to kind of showcase that and give back to the community who's made that happen. Big visions is we definitely want to be in the hottest places, and do the coolest stuff with everybody. I think Miami is definitely a little kind of just teaser because I had about a week and a half to get it all going, and it's definitely the first official one. But I don't want to make it uh, anything crazy official because I want to give people time to plan, and I know people are going to travel and they're going to come in, have something crazy for them. I promise. But this one right here, technically, it's the first official one because I'm officially with the Cool Cats now.
That's crazy that, I mean, it was only brought together in a week and a half, I think you said, because I mean, dude, from what we've seen, I mean, there's a lot. I wish I can, if I can pull this up real quick.
Yeah,
Just a
we have
short
the
list of what y'all
Klon
had,
paints.
man.
Klon paints the town blue. Yeah, he's gonna do a little mural out there, and I think it just worked out. I think the venue that we're doing the meetup on Friday kind of just lent out that I asked, and they're like, yeah, sure, why not? So it definitely worked out. And then the gallery space we have on 12.3 and 12.4, that's going to be in like Little Haiti area. That's going to be cool. We're going to have some exclusive merch, kind of open to everybody. And it's really just a tester for me, honestly, to see what range and the scope of our reaches right now. And so the very next ones is going to be a lot, I think, more coordinated, a lot of cool stuff that you would expect. This one's going to be is definitely my little feelers for the next few months.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually super hype about this merch because I don't know if anybody had seen the. For those that don't know or didn't see, Kevin also did one in New York, I believe, and
Yeah.
there was a Cool Cats New York hat, and it was basically the blue cat wearing a New York fitted hat, and it looked amazing. Like it looked so good. And ever since then, I've been extremely hype for the merch because I'm not one for like over flashy stuff, but something like that was so like simplistic and was just like perfect for New York. So I mean, knowing that Miami will have some merch, and even going forward in the future, you know, we have great merch over at Cool Cats and even other places as well. But that was one that I definitely seen and was like, man, this is crazy. So big
Yeah,
props to
dude,
that.
that hat was actually like a little limited drop that Zach was giving out to people. We ended up making a
Oh,
beanie. Yeah, so that was even more limited. And then we ended up having some beanies with the Cool Cat Apple trait, with the New York right inside of it. So really
oh,
dope
that's
little
nice.
beanies. Beignet always kind of has the swag, and he's the official Cool Cat Tailor. So
Yeah, shout out to him.
he blessed us with that, and it's been cool. Like, so the meetup we had, I was planning already with CCLA, Beignet, and All Out Eat, and we were kind of already in the midst of planning it, and that's when the Cool Cats had hit me up and offered me the job. And so it was kind of like pretty cool. I thought they were initially just going to be like, hey, we want to support with your Miami event. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, we can get a little bigger place because of that. And they ended up offering the job. But we also have the meetup in Wynwood, and that was already pre-planned. We have the charity auction that we always do with CCLA. We have Will Nicholas, we have Ariel Jade, we have Venora, and we have the Shiva Shelter providing some artwork for auction that day also.
Yeah, I seen that. Looking at the charity auction artist, big shout out to, you know, all four: Will, the Sheba Shelter, Venora, and I did want to say big shout out to Ariel Jade because I had talked to her before this, and she had made a Cool Cat card for Andrew Wang, and basically it was just his cat in the corner, and then it had his signature, and it had a QR code. But I thought it would be so neat for people to get these made by her, and they're super cheap, and you could either print it out and get it made as a physical card somewhere, or you could even do stickers and put it somewhere, and someone could scan the QR code. But I thought that was super amazing. I still need to get mine made by her. But I did just want to give a big shout out to her. She makes some really good art. So I was definitely a fan. It's crazy to see. I didn't even know she was one of the auction artists down
Yeah,
there. So that's
dude.
even more sick. I'm so glad I'm missing Miami.
I'm super
Like,
stoked on her
dang.
piece. She's gonna be giving me a couple sneak peeks. And it's super dope. It's gonna be
Hell
dope.
yeah, man. I, I love that, man. It's a lot of people down there, like I said, Klon doing the Blue Cat mural. Klon and Evan, which is Elu, will
Yeah.
be there December 4th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yep.
So if anybody is listening to this, even if you don't have a Cool Cat, um, you know, Miami down in Syndicate Wynwood, you know, they will be doing an event. Y'all definitely got to come out and support my
Yes.
man Kevin on his first thing. So that's a big thing, man. Huge shout out to you. You deserve it. And I was gonna tell you, man, with the way that everything's been going in the community, I've always seen you in Cool Cats. You were always having like a positive attitude, and for you to go and like, big shout out to Beignet too and All Out of ETH,
Yeah.
but for you to go and do these things in LA and do them in New York, not because nobody told you to. Nobody was like, oh, hey, people might like you more if you do this. You genuinely did it out of, the love of your heart and the genuineness that you have for the community, man. And I think that's so sick. And I think that was like a huge reason why Cool Cats like reached out to you, and you definitely deserve it, man. So I definitely wanted to give you that credit that you deserved that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And yeah, it's all love. Like even now, it's all love. Like my goals are to bring our community together and find ways that we can build and bring into light all the dope stuff that we got going on. I'm sure all these people have other lives outside of the metaverse, and if we can help uplift them here and uplift them there, we're going to be doing a great job for each other. So, yeah, and the best I could do is throw some events and throw little parties, and it's going to be
Yeah.
exciting, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, and that's what I was gonna ask you, man. Everything's been being brought together. We saw a little boom there for a second. I mean, regardless how you want to look at it, some people positive, negative, neutral. What was your take on Thanksgiving? I know for not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving, but for it seemed like it kind of did have a little effect on NFTs. I saw a lot of people saying that they were gonna talk to their family about NFTs, or that they were possibly anxious or avoiding the NFT talk with their family. Was that something you did? You partook in, or did you just go to your family's house and just smash some food?
No, yeah, a little bit. I definitely been trying to put my dad on because he's from El Salvador originally, and they just adopted Bitcoin over there, and so he's
Oh, okay.
definitely interested in all that going on. I got my cool cap painted out there in El Salvador also just as like a nod to the growth and the reach of NFTs, and so
Sick.
dude, yeah, I tried to onboard my dad. He definitely at least got some crypto. I've been talking to my mother-in-law about investing in crypto also, and kind of at least that's a way for them to start a little more grasp. Like you can grasp it a little better, other than NFTs, you know. So we started small, but yeah, everyone definitely gets onboarded. It's all I can talk about. My wife says it's all I talk about, and I got to talk about other stuff. But I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked. I'm bullish on the people building here. I'm bullish on the technology. I'm bullish on what we can accomplish with uh, the NFTs and the blockchain.
No, I am too, man. This is say it over and over again, and I know everybody says it, but to say that we are early, I definitely think is a true statement. It's definitely something that people should realize soon, because with the adoption of everything going on, man. I mean, like we said earlier, NBC Miami is literally writing about how Wynwood is going to be like the thing for Art Basel, and like
Hmm.
they're not even covering Art Basel. They're covering what we're doing
Yeah,
outside of it, like So that's crazy, man. It's
yeah,
definitely a cool thing. It's wild.
it's
But
coming. Like I think we talk about it. I think we're gonna be the veterans here. As more people come in, the longer you've been in here, you're gonna be a veteran.
100%, bro. I cannot stress that enough. I've told my friends, like, whenever you see these celebrities and stuff come into the community, like, bro, they're not celebrities in this community. Like, the people, I look at people like, I'm not gonna drop any names, but certain people, they're more of a celebrity than like, I care more about what Pete
Yeah,
and Kevin are tweeting about rather than what
yeah.
honestly Gary Vee has to say about NFTs. But it's just
Earn your
it's
stripes. You
it's,
gotta
it's
earn your stripes.
crazy. Yeah, 100%. It's just, I know that these people in the community, the people that have been here, the genuine people, them are the ones that will be the long-term successors and the ones that will be paving the road for everyone. I don't really look at these celebrities. Like, I love Von Miller to death. It's super cool that he's in the NFT community, but I don't expect him to pave the way for everyone. I expect that to be
Yeah,
done by us. And it's super cool to see, like, I mean, damn, I stress to my friends all the time, like, yo, please get into NFTs, like
yeah,
ASAP, man. Like, even if you don't have to go and drop $30,000, man, you can just go and and buy something cheap, something that you like. You know, it's not all about flipping
Yep.
and this and that.
Yep.
But once people more understand the Web3 and the ownership, you know, then it'll get different.
Yeah, they gotta get
But
some skin in the
before
game.
yeah, skin in the game. If not, man, you're gonna get left behind. You're gonna be in the Web 2 while we're in Web 3. But you know, I think people will come around. But before I wrap it up today, is there anything that you want the people to know, or is there anything that you personally like have on your mind? Anybody you want to shout out or
Uh,
something?
yeah. I want the people that are in Web3 and that have the opportunity to support artists that are in the BIPOC community, minorities, underrepresented people. Use your money other than just buy PFPs. Help people from Thailand. Help people from other these third world countries that they may not have the resources, but like point oh 0.05 is a world of difference for them. Also, shout out to my boy Not Cheesy and the Board Aztec 8 family. They're amazing, an amazing community. They're super dope. Shout out to my wife. I can't wait to drop her photography projects soon. And shout out to all the cool cats out there grinding and building. Like, this is why I like to do the meetups. I see a huge potential in us, and I know we're going to be the people to look out to and to guide a whole new wave of people into NFTs. So I'm super stoked and super bullish on all the cool cats out there.
Man, yeah, that was deep. I love that, man. That was crazy. You know, big, especially big shout out to your wife and with the photography, man. I wish her the best on that. And like you said, regardless who you are, think of the other people out there that you are helping. You know, I've seen people who were creators of their stuff, and even if their reign didn't last long, maybe they just had their collection sell for like a week or two. Like that week or two gave them money that, you know, could be life changing. It could be
Yeah.
it could be crazy. I'm not saying go out here and trust everybody and just give everybody
Yeah.
free money,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
when you do your own research, you find these stories of the artist. You find what their real motivation are. I mean, there's projects where people are like, I don't really like the art, and it's like, man, but have you seen the message behind it? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's more or less the people, the creators, and I think that's why people don't understand. That's why it matters so much with the faces behind the project. Like, we're not necessarily asking you to dox yourself. We just kind of want to know that we're supporting something that we can all believe in. You know, if you're never going to tell us who you are,
Yeah.
you never talk to us, of course I'm going to be skeptical. But no, big shout out to everyone, man. And I'm super grateful that you came on here. And I do want to apologize for the people. I meant to say this at the beginning. I sound a little sick, so if you can hear that on the mic, I do apologize. And if for any reason
Yeah.
me and Kevin cut out today, that is totally my fault. I'm working on the connection and stuff. I know that the last
Nice.
episode there were some parts of it where my voice dropped, so I do apologize about that. Work with me and we'll get through it. But
We're fun learning.
yeah,
We're learning.
yeah, we're learning out here, man. As we all grow, I'm trying to be the the podcaster that grows with it. So we'll get there. But Kevin, man, I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You being here today, and big congrats on the Miami and team joining once again. I hope everything goes good for you,
Thank
and
you. Thank you.
I cannot wait to see what the hell you guys have planned for us.
Thank you, man. I'm excited. I appreciate you giving me some time out here, brother. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem, man. I hope everyone has a great day, and we will be seeing you next week, man. Y'all have a good one.
Peace out.
で読み直しているで読み直しているで読み直しているで読み直しているテキストしたいとで読み